How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrote in you wouldn't left your seat behind. As if you didn't care about me. As if you didn't care about mine. How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrote in you wouldn't left your seat behind. As if you didn't care about me. As if you didn't care about mine. How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrong if you wouldn't left your seat behind. As if you didn't care about me. As if you didn't care about mine. How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrong and you went and left your seat behind. As if you didn't care about me. As if you didn't care about mine. How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrong and you went and left your seat behind. How could you go out and cheat on me? How could you go out and cheat on me? Wrong and you went and left your seat behind. As if you didn't care about me. As if you didn't care about mine. Birthday pain. Those words. But in the words of Mary J. Blige, I'm not gonna cry. I done cried enough behind this. Behind my husband. Cheating ways. I done cried enough. But that's a true question, and God put that in my spirit. And put the words in my spirit, so I made it into a song. That's a real question, because that's what happened. And God told me He gonna cheat again with the same female. The first time they cheat, she's pregnant, don't almost know yet. But because it was illegally done, he was never available for that. I'm the wife. I'm the one. And so because it was illegally done, God is going to release judgment out against Mika. And so that child will die. He says the same judgment He released out against Bathsheba. So when God gave me those words, dropped them in my spirit just a while ago, I began to sing it. And one thing God showed me in a dream, my belly, I was in this yellow shirt, belly big. Big. This is small. It was big. I was like 8 weeks big. And because it's my second pregnancy, yeah, so you showed, baby, I was showing her real big. And then the first pregnancy, I said the early pregnancy. But anyway, so in the dream, I was confronting him about Mika, because he cheated again, like God said he would. And in the dream, he said, I'm going to sum it up. I know he said the word seed, but he said he wanted to go where his seed is at. When he said that, I felt betrayed. Even in the dream, I felt like he had stabbed me. I felt hurt, like, what did you just say? As if I'm not carrying your seed. Because I put my hand on my belly when he said, I said, seed. I said, seed? Well, baby, what am I carrying then if it's not yours? Whose seed am I carrying then if it's not yours? You know what I'm saying? But God, baby, God knows I'm not the one to sit around and be played with. Not this one. But God is using this. That's the only reason why. But I'm going to tell you something. My rules will be stated. But I know God is using this because He told me He's using it to show the love of Christ. But still, He told me to set my rules, write your rules down, let them know what you're not going for. Period. Because, baby, listen, although God said I can't get a divorce, let me tell you something. Wrong one over here to play with, because, baby, she and hers, How Beyonce said, me and my baby, we gonna be alright. We gonna live a good life. Baby, listen. Wrong one over here. Baby, I will leave you in your mess until you come to your senses. And don't think that mean I'm gonna be waiting on you. No, boo-boo. Duh. What you think this is? Just because God chose you to be my husband, baby, don't get it twisted like he just gonna let you continue to run over me, baby. You got him clearly mistaken. Now, I know he said he using his relationship to show the love of Christ, and I know Christ, baby, listen, we done cheated on him so many times, it ain't most funny. It's ridiculous. But what he say, he's married to the backslider. Oh, I'm telling off on my own self, huh? Now, y'all perfect. Y'all ain't the backslider. He was talking about me when he said that he's married to the backslider. Yeah, he was talking about me. He wasn't talking about y'all. He was just talking about me because he knew, I was going to backslide a couple times. So now he wasn't talking about y'all. He was talking about me. Yep, that's me. He married to the backslider. Baby, I done backslid so many times. Hold on, let me put my phone on charge. I done backslid so many times in the past. It ain't most funny. And so I understand when God said, no, you can't divorce that. You gotta, because I'm gonna use that to show the love of Christ. Christ's love is unconditional. Like, Christ ain't gonna love you. Christ will. Let me tell you what he just reminded me of, because he got me doing it. Baby, you will cheat on Christ today. Christ will celebrate your birthday tomorrow. Y'all didn't hear me. And then he will celebrate it with all joy in his heart as if you never cheated on him. Come on, baby, you will cheat on Christ today, meaning you walking with God. Yeah, you with God in a relationship, but baby, you went back, you backslid away from God and went back to sin. You start sleeping and creeping with Satan again. Come on, so yeah, you cheated on God. But for some reason, something shook you and you came right back. God, forgive me, I apologize. But really, you meaning you repent. I ain't saying say you apologize. I'm saying you repent to God, but we talking, as a real relationship. I apologize, we'll do whatever. Guess what God gonna do? He gonna accept you back with open arms and say your birthday tomorrow. Guess what he gonna do, baby? He finna celebrate you with joy in his heart fully. As if you didn't just got done cheating 24 hours ago on him. I don't know what made God think. I don't know what made him think. I know he know me. But I don't know what made him think. Hear me clearly. I want to say I ain't like Jesus, but I ain't finna say that, because yes I am. That's my daddy, that's my brother. Listen, but I don't know what made him think I was trying to walk in those type of footsteps. Because I told God, listen, nothing against the Lord. But I was like, Lord, because he took me to Hosea. He's talking about this relationship. He reminded me of Hosea and Gomorrah. You remember God told Hosea to go join himself to the whore of everybody that everybody knew. Gomorrah, and knowing she wasn't going to be faithful. But God was using that to show, I think what he was showing his love to, and I don't know. But y'all know the story. Go read it, Hosea, if you don't know. Chapter 1, verse 2. Read it. It's a good story. So anyways, he reminded me of that. And I said, God, but hold on. Who signed me up for this? I'm like, who signed me up for this? God said, I signed you up for this because your heart is big enough to handle. But I'm like, God, I didn't sign up to be Hosea. God gonna tell me your life is not your own. When God check you and bust your bubble. Like, God, okay, I know, okay. But okay, my life ain't my own, but maybe that's why he been keeping me around, because my life is not my own. I'm his sacrifice. But still, God, I wasn't trying to, when you want real love. I know God can change a donkey's heart, but Lord, I wasn't trying to go through a Hosea's process. I'm pretty sure he got a hold of Gomorrah eventually, because he ended up stopping her ways, if I'm not mistaken. Go read the story. But still, I wasn't trying to have this experience like Hosea had. I'm like, God, who signed? He's screaming, I signed you up for it. Man, that's why I love my daddy. Because God, you got to have a real relationship with God. Like, you got to talk to God like you talk to anybody else. Now, I ain't saying you cursing that God. No. But, baby, now, in your ignorance, God understand. But what I'm talking about, that me and God is real with it. I'm screaming, God, who signed me up for this? Because I didn't ask to be Hosea. I mean, I didn't ask you to give me a Hosea experience. I would have been fine with you not using my relationships, my marriage. Listen, he's screaming, your life is not your own, ma'am. Listen, you belong to me. You my sacrifice. So I run this show. Well, okay, God, listen. Baby, God will check you in a heartbeat. Listen, God is funny though, but that's why I love him. He's funny.